Hey everybody, this is Eric with Eric's Garage AZ coming at you from the Mecum Auto Auction. I'm here in Glendale, Arizona, and this place is awesome. We're at State Farm Stadium in Glendale. This is the first day of the auction. Beautiful weather, couldn't ask for a better day here. And we're going to do a really cool video of this car right here behind me, which is a RT. It's a Coronet RT, and this car is a 1968 Dodge Coronet RT convertible. A very rare car, and I have a real cool opportunity to interview somebody who knows a whole lot about this car, so stay tuned for more.
I mean, it's got its good stuff. It's divided with a gas tank, real cylinders, all 4 ways. It's in 22 gas tank called Coronet.
Let's say I was a prospective buyer. Remember our neighbor? Tell them the same thing. Yeah. It's
No, I know. I know. I don't want to lower the value, but I also don't want somebody being pissed off.
Alright, this is Eric. I got Diego here, really cool cat that I just met here today from Top Hat John. Y'all remember Top Hat John. Well, anyhow, Diego's a guy from LA. He knows his car. He's got some history behind him regarding cars like this. And he said, this is definitely a car we got to talk about. So Diego, what's the cool thing about this Coronet? It's a red Coronet convertible from 1968, is it?
Yep.
Yeah?
It's a Coronet RT. They made a little bit over 500 in 1968. Standard was a 440 Magnum, 375 horses. 426 Hemi was optional. This was basically the answer to the GTO. Okay. It came out in 1967. Chrysler took their pretty time to come out with something. It's a sister car to the Plymouth GTX. I can't really remember. Maybe they made 12,000 RTs, but you know the convertibles are pretty rare. Like when you think about hardtop versus convertible, right. You know the balance. RT convertibles are pretty rare, and you know just to see something like this is just a very nice surprise. Among all the Mustangs and Super Sport Chevys, right. This is a car that will pull me in.
Now this was like you said, it was Chrysler's answer to the GTO. Yeah. So this is actually a muscle car. Now didn't Coronet also have like the grocery getter car, or were they always
they had
pretty much muscle?
Coronet Deluxe, Coronet 440, Coronet 500. Mid-year they had the Coronet Super B, which was the same car as it was the sister car to the Plymouth Roadrunner, but this one has a standard 440 engine. Okay. And you know this you know 375 horses standard. That's as much horsepower as the optional engines for Chevrolet. More horsepower than what the GTO had. All this stuff on paper, of course. Really? You know. So you know this is a special car.
That's very cool. And you said there's like one of 550?
500 something.
500 something.
I mean, let's see right here. 528.
That's pretty cool. And this was I guess you call this a survivor car, right? I understand it survived a fire in LA.
Yeah, right? I mean,
but it's not a resto mod. It's not a rotisserie restoration.
It's a very nice driver that someone can hop in, or if they really want to restore it. This car seems to be a really good base.
Really, that's very cool. So we're at Mecum Auto Auction. So do you want to toss out a number? Or do you want to say may the highest bidder win?
May the highest bidder win, for your sake, sir.
That's very cool. All right. Is there anything else about this car, Diego?
Yeah. 1968 was the first year for the Scat Pack, so that was Dodge's performance team. So all the Scat Packs had Bumblebee stripes. There was the Dodge.
That's what these stripes are here?
Yes.
Now, what are they called again?
Bumblebee stripes.
Okay.
Because the mascot for the Scat Pack was that angry bee with the drag bee ears. Yes. So the Coronet, don't quote me on this. I could be wrong about this, but I think this Coronet RT had a stripe here standard, and the Bumblebee was a no-cost option. I'm not sure. There's a gentleman by the name of Barry Washington who has a very good site, Hamtramck Historical. He has a lot of dealer information.
Detroit,
yeah, he has a lot of dealer information, and that's where I learned that. I should double-check it, and so should you guys.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, all the Scat Pack cars, the Dodge Dart GTS, the Coronet RT, the Charger RT, they had the Bumblebee stripes. 2 stripes in 1968 and 1 big stripe in 69 and in 70 as well, but also the Super B had you could get the option of this hockey stick stripe in 1970 as well.
Now, is there anything special about the back end of this car that sets it off from other cars?
Well, kind of. The Coronet RT was shared the same trim level as the Coronet 500, so they kind of had this full width thing.
Okay.
And Coronet 440s didn't have this piece.
All right, cool. Well, we're losing a little bit of light here. It's later on in the day, but I mean, if you look at the lines of this car, actually, it looks like a freaking muscle car.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is a muscle car.
I mean, this is one of standard. This is probably the fastest muscle car you get in 1968. You know, get the other companies' optional engines, and maybe it's a better fight. And then, you know, of course, then there's the Hemi.
Right.
One thing I noticed here that's pretty cool is this car has the Charger dashboard, which was an option on the Coronet RT.
Let's take a look at that. The Charger dashboard he's saying, and that's what this dashboard is right here. Now again, folks, this is a totally original car, hasn't been restored. It has been stored for a number of years, according to the owner. And so as we wrap up here, is there anything else super cool about this car that you want to tell people about?
I think the car speaks for itself. You don't see a lot of these cars.
You don't?
No. And you see a lot of, you go to shows and see a lot of rare cars. Like you can go to McCacken in Chicago and you'll see, you know, they'll have like 5 ZL1 Camaros and they made 69 of them. But it's just like to see a regular car. This is like a car you could drive through a neighborhood and see in someone's driveway and it's like, can I curse? Holy shit. You know, it's like, there's an RT there. Oh, now your son's here. Yeah. Tell him I speak French too.
Right.
So, but you know, this is a cruise. Oh yeah, I know for a fact cruise control is rare. I have production figures.
But it is the factory cruise control.
It may be on the fender tag.
We're having voices from God here. It says it was possibly factory cruise control.
I don't know that they even put that on the fender tag.
Yeah, I mean that does happen. Yeah. I'll send it to my friend Dan. He'll figure it out.
Are these stock wheels here that you would see in this car?
This wheel is available, the Magnums.
Okay.
I think they call it the road wheel,
okay.
I believe.
Okay.
I know the 68s are a little bit different than the other years. I'm not really sure. I think they're a little bit more chromier. Maybe they don't have a trim ring and that's it.
Right.
Maybe you would know.
Okay.
I believe these are the factory wheels, and the tag says the Magnum 500s, and it also says the red lines.
Okay.
So
Very
that is
cool.
the factory, the way it came. And
Right.
I mean, this is radials instead of the traditional.
And this is your car here, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. So you're hoping to get some money out of this. We're not going to go into any history because we already heard about that. But welcome to AZ. Welcome to Mecum.
Thank you.
You're hoping to get some money out of it. You got a really, really rare car from what I'm learning here.
It's sad to see it go, but
as we wrap up here, is there anything else? You can go ahead and step over there, Diego. Is there anything else you guys want to say about this car before I say sayonara?
No, I hope the new owner has a great time driving around. I mean, just bringing it to Mecum, I had 5-6 people commenting just on the drive.
That's pretty cool. Right on. All right, great. Well, you heard it here first, folks. This is Eric with Eric's Garage AZ coming at you from the Mecum Auto Auction. And like we say in Eric's Garage AZ land, drive it like you stole it, bitches. Peace, love, subscribe, share, like. See ya.